Welcome to CognitionChunks. This is a guide for teaching someone who can swim a little, to swim a little better. Asking, how do I swim better? Disclaimer. For informational purposes only. Do not take risks and swim alone. Consider swimming where a lifeguard or certified instructor will be on duty instead. I am not a qualified swim instructor. In fact, I'm a fairly poor swimmer, but I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong / what I should be doing better. That's why I'm doing this video. I can swim. I learned the basics when I was in my early adolescent years. But I've never been a particularly strong swimmer. I've swam out to floating platforms in Montego Bay. And I've gone snorkeling on boat tours in open waters a few times in places like Mexico and Hawaii. Though I'm frequently told that I look like I'm doing it all wrong. And that I can learn to consume a lot less energy while swimming. I don't seem to be getting much force from my kick. Most of my forward motion seems to come from my arms. So I'd like to learn how to improve. Diagnosing and improving your swimming technique, a comprehensive guide. Introduction. If you feel like you're expending a lot of energy while swimming but not getting far, you're not alone. Many people find themselves in a similar situation. The good news is that swimming is a skill that can be improved with the right techniques and consistent practice. Below are some ways to identify areas for improvement and how to confirm that you're getting better. Table of Contents. 1. Video analysis. The mirror doesn't lie. 2. The importance of a good coach. 3. Self-assessment. Key areas to focus on. 4. The role of kicking in swimming. 5. Arm mechanics, more than just paddles. 6. Breathing, the unsung hero. 7. Drills to improve technique. 8. Measuring improvement, metrics that matter. 1. Video analysis. The mirror doesn't lie. One of the most effective ways to identify what you're doing wrong is to have someone record a video of you swimming. This will allow you to observe your technique from different angles and pinpoint specific areas for improvement. 2. The importance of a good coach. A qualified swimming coach can provide invaluable feedback and tailored advice. They can spot flaws in your technique that you might not be aware of and suggest corrective exercises. 3. Self-assessment, key areas to focus on. Body position. Are you swimming flat or is your body slightly tilted? Head position. Is your head too high or too low in the water? Leg kick. Are your kicks small and frequent, or are they large and splashy? Arm stroke. Are you pulling water effectively or merely slapping it? 4. The role of kicking in swimming. Kicking provides stability and helps to maintain a streamlined position in the water. If you're not getting much force from your kick, consider the following. Flutter kick drills. Use a kickboard and focus solely on your kick. Vertical kicking. Try kicking vertically in the water to build leg strength. Ankle flexibility. Work on ankle flexibility to get a better range of motion. 5. Arm mechanics. More than just paddles. Your arms do provide a lot of the propulsion in swimming, but they need to do so efficiently. High elbow catch. Make sure your elbow is high during the catch phase. Effective pull. Pull water towards your hips, not just downwards. Recovery. Keep your arm relaxed during the recovery phase. 6. Breathing, the unsung hero. Improper breathing can lead to early fatigue. Practice bilateral breathing and make sure you're not lifting your head too high out of the water when you breathe. 7. Drills to improve technique. Single arm drills. Focus on one arm to isolate and improve your stroke. Kick on side. This drill helps improve body rotation and balance. Catch-up drill. This helps to improve the timing of your strokes. 8. Measuring improvement, metrics that matter. Time. Are you completing laps in a shorter amount of time? Stamina. Can you swim longer distances without getting as tired? Efficiency. Are you taking fewer strokes per lap? Guide to swimming a little better, taking your skills to the next level. Introduction. So you can swim a little, but you're looking to improve. You've come to the right place. This guide is designed to help you transition from a beginner to an intermediate swimmer. We'll focus on refining your technique, building endurance, and introducing new skills that will make you more comfortable and efficient in the water. Table of contents. 1. Assessing your current skills. 2. Breathing techniques. 3. Stroke improvement. 4. Building endurance. 5. Kicking techniques. 6. Turns and transitions. 7. Drills for skill enhancement. 8. Equipment recommendations. 9. Common mistakes to avoid. 10. Practice plan. 1. Assessing your current skills. Before diving into new techniques, it's essential to evaluate your current abilities. Take note of your comfort level, breathing patterns, and stroke efficiency. This will serve as your baseline for improvement. 2. Breathing techniques. Bilateral breathing. If you're only breathing on one side, try to incorporate bilateral breathing to balance your stroke. Exhale underwater. Make sure you're exhaling underwater to prepare for a quicker and more efficient inhale when you turn your head. 3. Stroke improvement. High elbow catch. Focus on keeping your elbow high during the pull phase of your stroke. Hand entry. Your hand should enter the water at a slight angle, fingertips first, to set up for an efficient pull. 4. Building endurance. Interval training. Incorporate sets where you swim a certain distance within a given time, followed by a rest period. Pacing. Learn to manage your speed to avoid fatigue and improve your overall swim time. 5. Kicking techniques. Flutter kick. Work on a consistent, quick flutter kick that originates from the hips. Kick depth. Your kicks should be just below the surface, creating a small splash. 6. Turns and transitions. Flip turns. If you're comfortable, start practicing flip turns to make your laps more efficient. Open turns. For breaststroke and butterfly, work on mastering open turns. 7. Drills for skill enhancement. Catch-up drill. This helps improve your stroke timing. Pull buoy sets. Using a pull buoy can help you focus on your arm movement. 8. Equipment recommendations. Fins. Useful for improving your kick and ankle flexibility. Paddles. These can help you focus on your stroke mechanics. 9. Common mistakes to avoid. Overkicking. This can lead to quick fatigue. Head lifting. Keep your head in a neutral position to maintain a streamlined body position. 10. Practice plan. 1. Warm-up, 200 meters easy swim. 2. Drill sets, 4 by 50 meters, catch-up, pull buoy. 3. Main set, 4 by 100 meters at moderate pace. 4. Cool down, 200 meters easy swim. Conclusion. Improving your swimming skills is a journey that requires consistent practice and attention to detail. By focusing on these areas, you'll not only swim a little better but also develop a strong foundation for more advanced techniques in the future. Happy swimming! These are the insights and skills that set us intermediates apart from the beginners. 1. Bilateral breathing. Intermediates perspective. bilateral breathing is a game changer. It helps balance your stroke and ensures you're not favoring one side. Beginners often breathe only on one side, which can lead to imbalances. 2. Flip turns. Intermediate's perspective. Flip turns make you feel like a pro. They help maintain speed when changing directions, something beginners often struggle with when they touch and go. 3. Streamlining. Intermediate's perspective. Streamlining off the wall gives you that extra oomph. Beginners might just push off, but we know the importance of a tight streamline to carry momentum. 4. High elbow catch. Intermediate's perspective. A high elbow catch in freestyle is crucial for effective pulling. Beginners often have a dropped elbow, which is less efficient. 5. Dolphin kick. Intermediate's perspective. A strong dolphin kick isn't just for butterfly, it's also key in the underwater phase after turns in other strokes. 6. Open turns. Intermediate's perspective. Open turns are essential for breaststroke and butterfly. We've mastered the art of touching the wall with both hands and making a quick turn. 7. Pacing. Intermediate's perspective. We understand the importance of pacing, not just going all out from the start, which is a common beginner mistake. 8. Sculling. Intermediate's perspective. Sculling helps us feel the water and improve our hand positioning, something beginners might not even be aware of. 9. Pull buoy training. Intermediate's perspective. Using a pull buoy helps isolate the upper body, allowing us to focus on stroke technique. 10. Using fins. Intermediate's perspective. Fins aren't just for speed, they help with ankle flexibility and leg strength. 11. Tumble turns for backstroke. Intermediate's perspective. Unlike beginners, we don't just flip over to do a freestyle turn in backstroke, we've mastered the backstroke tumble turn. 12. Two-beat kick for distance. Intermediate's perspective. A two-beat kick saves energy in long-distance swims, something beginners might not consider. 13. Six-beat kick for sprints. Intermediate's perspective. For sprints, a six-beat kick provides the power and speed needed. 14. Drafting. Intermediate's perspective. We know how to draft behind other swimmers in open water to conserve energy. 15. Sighting. Intermediate's perspective. In open water, sighting is crucial for navigation, and we've got techniques to do it without breaking stroke rhythm. 16. Stroke count. Intermediate's perspective. Knowing how many strokes it takes to cross the pool helps maintain efficiency. 17. Breathing patterns. Intermediate's perspective. We use different breathing patterns depending on the race distance, unlike beginners who might breathe every stroke cycle. 18. Early vertical forearm. Intermediate's perspective. An early vertical forearm in freestyle and backstroke maximizes pull. 19. Race starts. Intermediate's perspective. We've moved beyond just diving in, we have race starts that maximize entry speed. 20. Underwater dolphin kicks. Intermediate's perspective. We know the power of underwater dolphin kicks after starts and turns, often called the fifth stroke. 21. Using paddles. Intermediate's perspective. Hand paddles help us focus on our pull and build strength. 22. Ankle flexibility. Intermediate's perspective. We work on ankle flexibility to improve our kicks, especially in freestyle and backstroke. 23. Body rotation. Intermediate's perspective. Proper body rotation enhances stroke efficiency, something beginners often overlook. 24. Head position. Intermediate's perspective. We keep our head in a neutral position to maintain body alignment. 25. Catch-up drill. Intermediate's perspective. The catch-up drill helps us focus on hand entry and pull-through, improving stroke timing. 26. Zipper drill. Intermediate's perspective. The zipper drill helps us keep our elbows high during the recovery phase. 27. Nutrition. Intermediate's perspective. We understand the importance of pre- and post-swim nutrition for performance and recovery. 28. Tapering. Intermediate's perspective. Before a big meet, we know how to taper our training to peak at the right time. 29. Mental preparation. Intermediate's perspective. Visualization and mental preparation are as important as physical training. 30. Interval training. Intermediate's perspective. We use interval training to improve speed and endurance, not just swim aimlessly. 31. Using a tempo trainer. Intermediate's perspective. A tempo trainer helps us maintain consistent stroke rate. 32. Lactate threshold. Intermediate's perspective. We're aware of our lactate threshold and how to train to increase it. 33. Swim-specific strength training. Intermediate's perspective. We incorporate dryland strength training that complements our swimming. 34. Using a snorkel. Intermediate's perspective. Training with a snorkel helps us focus on stroke mechanics without worrying about breathing. 35. Broken swims. Intermediate's perspective. We use broken swims in training to simulate race fatigue. 36. Negative split. Intermediate's perspective. We know how to swim a negative split, saving energy for the second half of a race. 37. Stroke rate. Intermediate's perspective. We understand the importance of stroke rate and how it varies between sprinting and distance swimming. 38. Recovery techniques. Intermediate's perspective. From foam rolling to ice baths, we know various recovery techniques. 39. Understanding drag. Intermediate's perspective. We're aware of how swimsuits, caps, and even body hair can affect drag. 40. Deck UPS. Intermediate's perspective. Deck ups help us practice quick exits from the pool, useful in triathlons. 41. Relay exchanges. Intermediate's perspective. We've mastered the art of fast relay exchanges, including the timing and the leap. 42. Circle swimming. Intermediate's perspective. We know how to circle swim efficiently when sharing lanes. 43. Reading the pace clock. Intermediate's perspective. We can read the pace clock and calculate intervals, a skill often lacking in beginners. 44. Breathing control sets. Intermediate's perspective. We practice sets that focus on breath control to improve lung capacity. 45. Kick-pull balance. Intermediate's perspective. We understand the balance between kicking and pulling in each stroke. 46. Underwater pullouts. Intermediate's perspective. In breaststroke, we use an underwater pullout to maximize distance off the wall. 47. Race strategy. Intermediate's perspective. We have race strategies, knowing when to sprint and when to conserve energy. 48. Using a lap counter. Intermediate's perspective. In long-distance pool races, we know how to use a lap counter for pacing. 49. Turns for individual medley. Intermediate's perspective. We've mastered the art of transitioning between strokes in an individual medley. 50. Understanding disqualifications. Intermediate's perspective. We know the rules well enough to avoid disqualifications for things like false starts or incorrect turns. There you have it. These are the insights and skills that set us intermediates apart from the beginners. Keep swimming, and you'll get there too. Hey Cognition Chunkers! That's a wrap on today's episode, where we navigated, yes, pun absolutely intended, the intricate ocean of swimming technique improvement. I hope you've all enjoyed this cerebellum energizing journey as much as we have. Here's a quick recap of the knowledge nuggets we've thrown into your cognitive pool today. Identifying weaknesses, we kicked things off with the basics of how to evaluate your own swimming technique. Videos, coaches, and good old-fashioned self-awareness are your best friends here. Stroke mechanics, we broke down the individual elements of different strokes: freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly. Each has its idiosyncrasies and requires a nuanced approach to master. Breathing, the lifeline of any swimmer, both newbie and pro. We dissected various breathing techniques, when to use them, and how they affect your swimming performance. Turns and kicks, we pirouette, figuratively, through the art of efficient turning and kicking. These maneuvers are the secret sauce to shaving those precious seconds off your lap time. Fitness regimen, strengthening your body out of the water can have a profound impact on your abilities in the pool. We discussed core workouts, endurance exercises, and cardio benefits tailored for swimmers. Training aids, from fins and paddles to resistance cords, we delved into the nitty-gritty of various training aids that can accelerate your improvement. Common mistakes and solutions. Finally, we rounded up some of the most frequent faux pas and how to sidestep them. Spoiler alert, they usually revolve around posture and breathing. If this episode has made waves in your cognitive ocean, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss any upcoming dives into the depths of human knowledge. Got questions, comments, or aquatic analogies of your own? Drop them below. Until next time, keep chunking down that info into digestible bites, and may your strokes be ever streamlined. Was this accurate? Did GPT just make up a bunch of stuff that does not exist or does not make sense? Find out next time in the CognitionChunks follow-up.